Saturn return. I didn't join the 27 club. You might be wondering, Ruby, why are you at the studio by yourself on your birthday? But it's not actually my birthday. My birthday was 2 days ago, but tomorrow I will be taking my friends to Luna Park for my birthday party, which I'm very excited about. So today I'm just in the studio doing birthday plans and prep. The theme is clown, so everyone's gonna be wearing, hopefully, some little clowny outfits. I didn't want to force everyone to wear like full clown costumes, but I was like, the theme is clowncore, do with that what you will. I have my own little outfit that I am preparing today, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Firstly, I'm going to show you just something really sweet that I got from my partner for my birthday, which is this very cute little cup. It's from my favorite shop in Newtown. It's called Hands. Look! It's so cute! It's tiny. I love it. Cheers. This is so cute. I love it. So here's the plan. I'm gonna show you everything I bought for myself for my own party because I have a lot of things to show you and a lot of stuff to do, and then we're gonna do the stuff. First things first. I got a couple of little nail polishes. I don't wear nail polish that much, and I've only ever had my nails done in acrylics one time and I did not like it. So I thought about getting my nails done for this, but I don't know, I just wasn't that into it. So I bought two little colors to do alternating colors on my fingers, which I'll do later. Some very, very cute paper plates and serviettes and cups. I got these for my cake, which I ordered from Tokyo Lamington, which I'm picking up tomorrow morning before the party. I'm very excited about the cake. It is literally like perfect on theme. So cute. It's a giant Lamington, like one big cake size Lamington, but it is buttered popcorn flavored sponge cake and then fairy bread icing and sprinkles all over it. It's so gorgeous. I can't wait to pick it up tomorrow. I can't wait to eat it. I have my little 2-8 candles, which I hunted for these. These are not in fashion anymore. And I think that's kind of really sad, but also kind of sweet too, because it's like, I really love old stuff. I love like vintage party invitations. I love kids party memorabilia, and this was like the exact aesthetic that I wanted. Like these kind of like goober little dotty cake accessories. I really wanted to find some clown candles, but I could not for the life of me find any anywhere. But yeah, I had to hunt really hard for these because all of the candles for birthday cakes and like events now are like kind of sexy, like swoopy writing and glitter and like, I don't know, not my style. These are my style. So I got these, and then I also got 2 packets of just these like rainbow standard stick candles, and I got these ones specifically because they've got these little flower holders. So cute. These were like $2 a packet. So these are my little gifty bags. Tried really hard to find some vintage ones with clowns on them, but it was so difficult to find what I was looking for. And then I stumbled across these, and because it had all the colors I wanted, I was like, this is a good buy. I have my party poppers, which are, these are so cheap. I just got them from Woolworths a minute ago, but I couldn't resist them. They're really cute. Clowns. Okay, I gotta talk about clowns. Actually, no, cut to me printing my invitations first, and then we'll talk about clowns. So I printed my invitations at the Rizzeria, which is down the hall from my studio. Me and one of my dear friends, Izzy, who is a volunteer at the Rizzeria, printed them out. It was like a total rush job, but we got them done, and I'm so happy with how they turned out. I designed them myself, obviously, and I was very inspired by like vintage invitations from like the 50s and 60s for kids' parties. I wanted them to be like super colorful, very silly, and I wanted them to be tangible. I wanted them to be real. I really miss getting invitations to stuff in the mail, and I really just miss paper crafts in general. I miss getting letters, I miss getting cards. So I really try and make the effort to do some kind of Christmas card every year. and like I love buying people birthday cards. I love sending out invites, and people love receiving them. It's like part of the joy of me doing it is the amount of joy that everyone else gets when they get something like that in the mail. So I had a huge amount of fun sending them out. My party's kind of in two parts, where I've got my closest friends coming to Luna Park with me, and then I have like a drinks at the end of the night, which sort of wider friends and their plus ones are welcome to come to. So I ended up sending out quite a lot of invitations. But clowns, it turns out that I love clowns. Clown theme. Hello. So I have downloaded this collar pattern from Etsy. It was $6. I'll link it in the description. It's basically just a little two-piece that because it's an A4 printout, I just have to like stick it down here. I've already cut it out. I have this blue glue pen, which is super cool. And I also have this even skinnier like glue pen. These have been so amazing in like my zine making and just general crafting of stuff. This is like a super fine glue tip, and you just like draw it on like you would a normal pen, and then you can stick stuff down. It's amazing. I love this thing so much. It's so useful. Just draw it straight down this line. Will we just do it rough good enough? I think we will. Let's do that. So I'm just gonna cut this. I'm just gonna literally weigh this down. So that's this way. Super cute. Now I've got two pieces on the fold. Love it. Those are my ties. That's for the bow. That's the ruffle. That's there. That's the collar. Let's get my machine out. I've got my little cakey box for all of my sewing thread. Yeah, let's do this grey color. And then I'll just use a white bobbin, which I think is already in there. This is gonna be the ruffle. I'm not gonna pin this. I don't have time in my life to pin stuff. Most of the lines that I sew are straight anyway, so I'm only gonna use that thing because it's kind of not really helping me right now. Wish me luck. I have got my little ruffle. It's only slight because I didn't want it to be too ruffly. And now I need to make the ties as well because the ruffle's got to be pinned sort of backwards on itself. What I am gonna do is I'm going to run the ruffle currently as it is through a little sort of setting stitch because I don't want to lose my gathering as it's being gathered. And I want it to be nice and stable for when I actually put it on. Gathering stitch, and we're also going to go backwards on that so that it stays in place. Done that. Now it's time to do the two ties. So I'm literally just going to sew these like nice and thin. What I will do is I will sew this to one side first, and then I will sew the outer piece over the top. That is called basting. Keeping in mind that these little guys, I want to make sure that they don't get caught in anything. Zoom in a little bit here. I'm putting this on a wide stitch because I really want it to be just very lightly attached. and then I'm just gonna put it in the middle so it sort of lands right where my sort of middle gather piece is too. And we're gonna double stitch at the top. And then I'm just gonna follow this around. We have liftoff. Check it out. It's so cute. A little tie. Once it's paired, I think, with the other collar as well, I think it's gonna be really adorable. Cute, 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 cute. So what I usually do when I make a pom-pom is first I just get a little length of wool, like I double it over, is I'm gonna create a little tie, like so, that's big enough to go around the pom-pom, but also long enough to go through the jumper. So two sides will be for the pom-pom itself, and two sides will be to go through the jumper. Literally just wrapping it around your hand as many times as humanly possible. So what I like to do is pull this out of my hand and then like pull it upwards like this, get it around the middle, pop it into the center of that where that tie is, and then tie it down as hard as possible. Like literally you want to like pull it as tight as humanly possible so that it locks itself and can't come undone. So we want to save this back bit. So I'm just going to cut that both to the same length. And then we want to cut through all of the loops. And I just use my fabric scissors for this. It's the easiest way to do it. Cut through all the loops. Make sure there's no little bits. I don't try and do this all in one go because it never works. I just try and do it in little bits and make sure that I don't miss any loops. And then I'm just gonna cut this down. I'm literally just gonna shape this. Oh, that's really cute. I need to pack the gift bags and like put together little lolly packets and stuff.
Happy birthday to you. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Thank you so much for coming!
Yeah.
I survived my son return.
Yes.
I didn't join the 27 club. And what else? Thanks for being a clown with me. I can blend in just normal. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. We love you.
For now it's fine, waste of our time, out where the stars forget to shine. Cityscapes askew, stuck inside at noon, out where the stars forget to shine. How far you'd fall were you to call Hold your breath, it'll all be over soon. Stuck inside this cage that's built for you. Stuck inside this cage that can't fit two.
Well, that's it.